talk about this daunting box of Empties. I'm gonna pop on these reusable eye patches that Drew Barrymore really put on the map on Instagram. I do really like these. They come in individual packets and you can use them 3 times. What I find different about this is that it doesn't dry out as a patch, but you'll see that it comes with this sticker on the back. And you just need to keep it because when you seal it back up, that's the only way to keep it safe. I did buy this as a multi-pack. I do remember thinking that it's worth it. And I like that it sticks on really nicely. And the oils that are within just feel really nice and hydrating. Really, again, emphasizing it doesn't dry you out. Whereas with the patches that come stacked in a jar, those seem to dry out after 30 minutes, so you just need to be careful. Now, let's start the show. I got so many dislikes from my prequel video, and I think that's because people really like Samantha Ellis, who is the founder and the dermatologist. But look at this, you guys. Do you see that this is a vitamin C? I'm talking really weird because I have a filler in. This is the vitamin C, and I can't even use it anymore because you see how that's really yellow? It's completely oxidized. And I've mentioned this before, but I have a problem when it comes to products that smell kind of iffy. I'm not about fragrance either, but I do think that when it comes to formulation, they forget to make it a pleasant experience, which is a conundrum on my side because I like the no fragrance, but I cannot use a product that smells like this. Maybe it's just me. Please don't dislike this video. Please subscribe. Out of all of their products, this vitamin C is the one that I like the least. Out of all the products that I like the most from Prequel, which is very, very clean, extremely minimal in ingredients, hardly a scent, and it's just a face spray that keeps your face hydrated. I'm not saying this is a necessity, but it was really nice to have, especially when you use a clay mask and it starts getting dry and you just want to keep it on for longer. So you want to avoid that like super crusty, tightening feeling. This is really great for that. Oh, guys, when it comes to vacation ink, first of all, this is completely full and I don't want to use the rest. Why? Because the first ingredient is alcohol and it smells like you are literally spraying rubbing alcohol on your face. So this is a no-go for me. And if you've been watching my other videos, you know I've been really, really paranoid about chemical sunscreens. You can watch it. It's all about the science of how it actually works when it deflects the UV rays. I will not be purchasing or using these products ever again. The first ingredient cannot be rubbing alcohol in any product that you use. That is a huge red flag. We might as well go over some makeup too. Let's talk about Isamaya and her glitter lip gloss. You guys tell me what you think. I don't wear makeup a lot, you guys, but I do remember sort of liking this. Products from her line, I just wanted to see because they're very different, meaning look at this piercing in terms of packaging, and the worst product of them all is this highlighter. You agree, look at the packaging. It's so Vegas and different, but it doesn't do anything. So this is kind of what it looks like, and that's just too discreet. You can't even, like, can you guys see anything? What I did order today, you guys, Merit is coming out with Merit just came out with a lotion to accompany their glass skin. So we're gonna do a review very soon when that arrives. And then I also got their lip oil because I've heard great things. You guys know that the only product that I will repurchase over and over from Natura Bise, which is a #1 Forbes winner. You'll find them in a lot of luxury spas, and their Diamond Instant Glow Lift It's an ampule set of 3, and I cannot express to you the immediate difference that it makes in terms of a slight lift. And we all know that when it comes to topicals and doing things at home, it's really difficult to achieve an actual difference. Are you guys on the toilet? Yes, you are. But I just want to show you, this is what we have left, and this is what we reviewed. In terms of K-Beauty and toning pads, here is an empty from a company, Needly. I also have a video where I literally reviewed so many different toning pads because they were sent to me from Korea, and we talk about what you need and what you can kind of forego. And this, if you are into vitamin C, is something you might want to consider. I just find that when I wake up in the morning before I drink my coffee, that's the only way or the easiest way for me to keep my skin hydrated, because I don't want to feel that tightening ever. You guys know that biologically sure P50 is something I will always have in my cupboard, but what I will say, and I'm gonna make a video about the difference, because this is the lotion P50 1970, the original. The one that I'm using right now is a lotion P50W, and this one smells a lot more like vinegar, and the ingredient list is much longer, and I just want to go through what the difference is. The reason why I have the W is I saw it at TJ Maxx, so I picked 2 up. It's pretty much that simple. But I'm gonna go back to the original version after I run out of this. It was just too good of a deal for me to pass. And then I got my sister one too. To all the ladies, to all the men, you can kind of skip this because I do notice my men viewership is going up every month by 1%, which is interesting. But anyways, these honey pot pads that are herbal infused, do not buy these. It literally feels like you have a menthol cigarette burning down there, and I don't understand how anyone deals with that. So despite it smelling kind of like spearmint, I do not recommend this. It just like burns. I will be throwing this out. They do have a version that is not scented or flavored, and that's the one I would go with. Another toning pad, this is, again, another video I made, #1 sold in Korea, and the carrot is meant to really serve the hyperpigmentation on your skin. But for me, this is all about hydration. I would not say that any of these pads are going to make a difference to the extent of getting rid of a dark spot to the degree that you're gonna notice. But this is something I always have in stock, so that just kind of tells you everything you need to know. I love these. Beauty of Chosun. So initially in the original video where I reviewed all the products they carry, for the most part, they just came out with a new sunscreen. I didn't think this made me glow very much. I got a set of all 4 of them. There is one that I thought made me glow the most, and that is the original Glow Serum, which is honey and niacinamide, which is also great for my pores. The one that did not make me glow as much is the snail mucin and ginseng, but this is meant to make you glow, so that totally makes sense. And if I were to buy just one, I think this is the one I would get, the Glow Serum. Serum that I'm also using now, which is the Deep Glow Serum, is not any deeper of a glow than the Glow Serum. In fact, I think it's a little bit less of a glow. So that kind of tells you that rice and this alpha arbutin, it doesn't make you glow as much as the honey and niacinamide. Again, if you guys know me, you know this is my favorite, and they have discontinued this for a vegan version. So I'm gonna savor up my last jar and kind of sadly say goodbye to the original OG, the product that I love so much. Why I love it so much? It's because, again, this is also a product that will give you the immediate kind of like slight lift, the only kind of slight lift that you could possibly achieve, again, with a topical. And it's kind of pudding-like, so it just, you just feel so much nourishment and hydration. Cream Vernix is something that is not comparable, and I've tried to see if there are any other $200 to $300 creams that come even close, and so far Not that I've tried everything. It's been really hard. You know what does come close? I think it's like the La Prairie night cream. I remember using that a while ago and thinking like, damn. And it's expensive. La Roche-Posay SPF 50 Daily. Guys, do not use this. This has a very cancerous ingredient. It's not high, but I don't like that it has 3.5 oxybenzone. It's the one ingredient that I've been learning so much about in terms of why chemical SPFs can be very, very dangerous to your skin. And I'm kind of at a point where I don't even know what we will discover 5 to 10 years down the line. Sunscreen has gotten so popular and I don't trust that we know everything yet. This was packaging for that horrible Isamaya highlighter I just showed you. It's just like, can you see anything? Natura Bissé Retinol Eye Lift. This retinol is not something that's gonna at all harm your under eye because it's too strong, you could hardly feel it. Not a product I would buy again. It's kind of pricey if I remember correctly. And once more, the only product from Natura Bissé that I think anyone needs, because right now I'm also using their Diamond Extreme lotion and it's not worth $395. This is the only thing you need. Salt and Stone had a collab with Stussy and this is their SPF 50. I don't recommend this. This dried so quickly, and as someone that is a pool goer, an everyday swimmer, I do not appreciate sticks that have the potential to melt in the sun or infuse with the plastic that it's encased in. So it's not even usable. At this point, I'm throwing out the whole tube. In addition to the glow serum from Beauty of Chosun, this really made me glow and I really miss it. So I am gonna buy another one of these green tomato pore lifting ampule. It is a #1 bestseller in Korea and I can testify that I use the hell out of this and it just sunk in and it feels so good. I remember really loving this. What I don't love, I think I already went over this in my other Empties video, but I'm gonna say this really quickly. I was not very impressed with any of the Depology products, which is also like the Americanized version of K-Beauty, but not impressed. If you guys are P50 fans, you're also in the knows about Rescue Spa, a very luxurious spa in New York City and Pennsylvania, Philly. The founder has her own brand, and that's Dawn Sarah. There's only one product from the line that I really like. It's not this cream, the Cerebum. But aside from this, there's not a product that I would say that I miss after an empty jar. And that's typically the way I kind of gauge if a product is high up on my list of oh my god versus like I could do without. There's just so much out there now, you guys. It's not worth your money if it's not truly doing something. I always get comments about people hating my hair. I know I need to brush it more, but we have the Kerastase hair mask in this version, and I'm just gonna quickly say that if it's between 1 versus 2, I like this one more. Kaiser Weiss is a makeup company, but they do have some skincare and they're very green. When I do wear makeup, the only cover-up that I need is the Kaiser Weiss concealer, and they sell replacements for just the inside. I highly recommend this company. I really love Kaiser Weiss. And this is their oil, did not break me out. That's also how I gauge when it comes to oils, if it's a go or not. And because I have super acne prone skin, this is not going to break you out. I loved it and I would totally buy it again. Oh my god, you guys. We're almost done. We have the Rhode. This is an okay lip gloss. Again, I don't think this is something I'm gonna repurchase. It's fine. I'm gonna do a quick review on Fortuna Skin. So I have an Instagram channel. I've been focusing on growing my YouTube. I'm gonna come back and all my handles are the same. So if you want any bit more of me, you know where to find me. This is the packaging for the Vital Shot 700. This particular viral product, which is a micro needle in a bottle, it's just not a pleasant experience. And you know I like skincare for the experience of it all, in addition to what it may do. And I just don't like the prickling pain that happens, and then I'm not inclined to use it as much. So I wish I was more diligent. And just a quick minute to announce that I am no longer spiraling and I feel much better. It took a lot of taking a break, although I did a little bit of freelance last week, and just taking it slow. If you haven't noticed, I did take a break, and I'm sorry I did that, but I had to. Now let's go over the rest of the few things that we have left. So Pixie, these are products that I guess they were fine. An eye mask, it's hard for me to really differentiate. They didn't irritate, I felt they hydrated, so they're fine. At this point, it's kind of like which ones are the most affordable. But these are examples of the ones that dry out. If you fall asleep with them, it will just plaster onto your face and pretty much strip all the moisture out. While, for example, again, this will not do that. You know that Kypris used to send me a bunch of PR. They're really expensive, but they are the best when it comes to green beauty and really creating products that are formulated to work without any chemicals that may harm you. This used to be the lip gloss. Guys, when it comes to lip gloss, I need it in a tube. So even with La Mer, which this one I do not recommend, I just need... By the way, I know I'm all over the place, but if you haven't subscribed to BCZ Agent, they're also sending me a free Kiehl's. It's just, if you want free skincare products and you just want to review it, just sign up, because this is, most of the makeup I got is free. Not the La Mer, but this was free. The Giorgio Armani was free. Bobbi Brown, probably this. Oh, this was definitely free. They work with really notable brands to just get a review. That's all. Anyways, when it comes to Biologic Research, it's the Mask for NYX and the P50. Aside from that, and I haven't tried their finishing serums, I really want to, nor have I tried the Toll Skin Mask. I really want to try the Toll Skin Mask. I have a $100 gift card for Rescue Spa, so I need to do something about that. But this was gifted to me, not by Rescue Spa, by a friend, and it's expired. I just never found any of these serums to do anything really crazy. This is the retinol. I also didn't find this did anything crazy. I swear, you guys, when it comes to retinol, if you want to fail it, it's Zoe Skin Health. Zoe Skin Health is just... When it comes to retinol, again, it's just, they're so strong, and I feel like it just works. It works to a point where it's like kind of terrifying. Oh my god, this I hate so much. This was also gifted to me by a K-beauty brand. It just feels like and smells like you, do you remember back in the day Barbie makeup or like play makeup? This is kind of what it reminds me of. This is another green beauty brand, and they're okay. I find they don't work crazy well, and oh my god, this particular cleansing balm broke me out so bad. So when it comes to green beauty, I find that the cleansing balms just really we don't get along. But when it comes to the other products, at least for the most part, like brands like this, I just, it doesn't do much for me. It's just, it's fine. It's fine. And they're not cheap, so it's like, I don't see why someone would repurchase something like that over and over again when there's just so much on the market. If you go to Whole Foods, you probably have seen Evan Healy. They're okay. I really like their oil balms. They have a blue one that I love, and they're very affordable. So not a huge fan of these sticks, but a huge fan of those balms. The Blue Cocoon by May Lindstrom I love so much. And if I didn't have an oil, I would probably opt for her Blue Cocoon, because right now I'm trying Fortuna's Blue Oil Balm, and it is just not the same, you guys. Like this little guy, again, I'm gonna go on Instagram and do the review of this particular product line. It's just not the same. Oh, the same. Oh, I remember liking this one actually. I really did like this Cool. It's a mask. Oh my god, Donna Sarah, that Rescue Spa owner, don't look at my thumb, it comes with this like, who's ever gonna use this? Who's gonna use this? Another Kypris. I mean, for the sake of honesty, I have not purchased a Kypris item with my own money, so just putting that out there. I do love them though. Which one is this? Oh, this is supposed to be really, really hydrating, but again, I didn't see too much of a difference. And then let's finish this off with Agent Nature. I did buy her collagen supplement because if you do know and you've been listening to all of my crazy kind of like studying what all these derms and doctors say, collagen powders work. So we are going to try this. I just want to get buy Ava's collagen powder and jelly because I want to see which one is the best. The issue I'm having with that one is it's hard for me because I'm not a big smoothie person. I think I need to be. It's hard for me to drop the powder into anything. But thank you for watching. I know this was a really long one. I hope you got something out of it. Merit's coming soon. I have a red light collab on the way. It's like a $700 neck, collar, face. I do have the boost already, but we're gonna get the whole set. And I'm thinking about whether I should give away the face part. I mean, it's expensive. I don't need 2 of them. Anyways, I'll see you next week.